am Patrice, the creator of AfroBella.com.
Hi, my name is Tyree Burks and I'm the founder of Team Interval.
My name is Audrina Spence. I am the Executive Director for Metropolitan Family Services, Calumet Center.
My name is Brian Merritt.
And I'm Autumn Merritt.
Together we own a boutique here in Chicago called Sir and Madam.
AfroBella.com was one of the first beauty blogs for women of color. I started out working at the Miami New Times newspaper where I was the calendar editor, and at the time I decided to branch out and express my creativity, so I started a beauty blog. For that reason, peers in my field call me the godmother of brown beauty blogging because I started it pretty early. It really involves kind of pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone and just trying new things and rising to the occasion. So I already knew that I was a writer. I was born to write, but I had to learn a lot of things and teach myself a lot of things.
So Team Interval is a private application for sports organizations. It's a communication system that allows an entire sports organization to communicate. Before starting Team Interval, I played professionally for about 6 years. In the European leagues, the Canadian leagues, basically all over the world I played. And I had a huge pain point of how sports organizations communicate. My main focus in life is basically just always be seeking knowledge and learning. And that's basically how Team Interval was started, because I had a huge problem and I asked a lot of questions and learned a lot of new things.
What I do in my role is we work in 4 areas of services, and that is around emotional wellness, empowerment, economic stability, and education. I became involved in social services as a child. My mom was a social worker, and not only was she a social worker by education, but in her life's work. And so as a young child, I started mimicking my mom in social services. The steps I've taken to become successful in life is I prepare myself academically and continue to be involved with professional development, not only socially, but academically, and then also with a mentor.
Our boutique, Sir and Madam, is a men and women's boutique here in Chicago. We have 2 locations. One is in the Ukrainian Village. The other one is in Hyde Park, the neighborhood we grew up in.
I like to say that we style the urban sophisticate, and it's classic with a twist. So when it comes to shopping at our store, you're going to find a garment that's not necessarily associated with trends. It's about what you bring to the garment.
Patience is definitely one of the biggest keys to our success. Being just patient with one another and with our team, and just going through all these processes.
You need to know when to jump, know when to be still, and it's also a lot of common sense associated with that.
There's so many trailblazers in the digital space right now. So many of my peers are doing wonderful things, and not necessarily in the beauty space or the fashion space, but just online. That inspires me, just being part of that scene.
I think it was Abraham Lincoln that says, "Everything I am and everything I ever hope to be, I owe to my mother." My main motivation was my mother. She was a single parent, worked 2 jobs her entire life, and raised me up to be a good kid.
The outcomes is my ability to be able to impact and help children and families. So that success story that we have, that's what motivates me.
What inspires us and motivates us is our family and friends, and just providing good opportunities and setting a good example for them.
I think February is special because it's our time to really look back and celebrate the people who brought us to where we are today.
I think Black History Month really focuses on innovation and change. The individuals that we celebrate for this month shows what true change looks like in the world.
For those who came before me, who made things possible so that women like me can sit in positions of leadership.
Black History is a time to reflect and acknowledge on those people that have kind of paved the way for myself, my wife, to be in the position that we're in today.
And Black History to me is every day. It's about living your life like you're building a legacy.